While a full night of deep sleep stabilizes emotions, a sleepless night can trigger up to a 30% rise in anxiety levels, according to new research from UC Berkeley. Researchers have found that the type of sleep most apt to calm and reset the anxious brain is deep sleep, also known as non-rapid eye movement (NREM) slow wave sleep, a state in which neural oscillations become highly synchronized and heart rates and blood pressure drop. The findings, published in the journal Nature Human Behavior, provide one of the strongest neural links between sleep and anxiety to date. They also point to sleep as a natural, non-pharmaceutical remedy for anxiety disorders, which have been diagnosed in some 40 million American adults and are rising among children and teens. This study strongly suggests that insufficient sleep amplifies levels of anxiety, and conversely, that deep sleep helps reduce such stress. In a series of experiments using functional MRI and polysomnography, among other measures, the researchers scanned the brains of 18 young adults as they viewed emotionally stirring video clips after a full night of sleep and again after a sleepless night. Anxiety levels were measured following each session via a questionnaire known as the State Trait Anxiety Inventory. After a night of no sleep, brain scans showed a shutdown of the medial prefrontal cortex, which normally helps keep our anxiety in check while the brain's deeper emotional centers were overactive. After a full night of sleep, during which participants' brain waves were measured via electrodes placed on their heads, the results showed their anxiety levels declined significantly, especially for those who experienced more slow-wave NREM sleep. Moreover, in addition to the lab experiments, the researchers conducted an online study in which they tracked 280 people of all ages about how both their sleep and anxiety levels changed over 4 consecutive days. The results showed that the amount and quality of sleep the participants got from one night to the next predicted how anxious they would feel the next day. Even subtle changes in sleep affected their anxiety levels. The researchers suggest 5 helpful tips for a restorative night's sleep. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even after a bad night's sleep or on the weekend. Next, keep your bedroom temperature cool. About 65 degrees Fahrenheit is optimal for cooling your body towards sleep. Wear socks if your feet are cold. Next, an hour before bedtime, dim the lights and turn off all electronic screens and devices. Blackout curtains are helpful. And if you can't sleep, get out of bed and do something quiet and relaxing until the urge to sleep returns. Then go back to bed. And avoid caffeine after 1 p.m. and never go to bed tipsy. Alcohol is a sedative, and sedation is not sleep. It also blocks your REM dream sleep, an important part of the sleep cycle.